I'm Mary West with a look at local news on AM 950 KAHI. A man threatened suicide and then led authorities coming to his aid in a pursuit Monday that ended in a crash in Colfax. At 5:42 p.m. Monday, a caller to the sheriff's 911 dispatch center reported that Joel Bumgardner, 38 years old, had taken pills, was drinking alcohol, and had driven away from his Auburn home. A deputy saw him driving on Bowman Road and attempted to stop him, but he proceeded onto eastbound Interstate 80. Baumgartner drove between 50 and 75 miles per hour and exited at Colfax. He drove at high speeds down South Canyon Way, ran a stop sign, and turned onto a cul-de-sac. Placer County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Dina Irwin says Baumgartner did some major damage when he entered the RV center.
Did some pretty bad damage up at the Sierra RV Center up there. He hit about 5 fifth wheels, rammed a patrol car, but fortunately they tased him and he wasn't able to hurt any deputies and everybody was fine.
Baumgartner attempted to dislodge his vehicle by ramming a patrol car and 4 additional fifth wheel trailers. One of the trailers was pushed into a metal building and a PG&E box was also damaged. He exited his car and started to walk away, refusing to stop as ordered. A deputy applied his taser and he was taken into custody and then to a local hospital due to the medication he reportedly ingested. The Placer County Sheriff's Office Critical Accident Response Team is investigating the accident. The man is being held at the Placer County Jail on charges of assault with a deadly weapon, driving under the influence, evading, vandalism, and resisting arrest. His bail was set at $100,000. The Placer County Board of Supervisors Tuesday received an update on revenue and expenditure projections for the county's main operating funds and 5-year strategic budget framework as it relates to the County General Fund and Public Safety Fund. Supervisor Kirk Uhler says the county anticipates a 50% increase in its CalPERS contributions.
We are anticipating up to a 50% increase in our PERS contributions over the next 5 to 7 years. And it takes us from where we are now, it takes us up close to 30 to 40% of our budget being spent on retiree benefits. And it's just not a sustainable model.
An anticipated increased contribution to Public Safety Fund of $3.1 million is outlined as consistent with the 5-year strategic budget framework funding of 46.83% general fund discretionary revenue sources to public safety funds. On the upside, but not enough to balance the CalPERS increases, is the anticipated higher than budgeted collections of public safety sales tax and revenues received for services provided pursuant to the Middle Fork project between Placer County and the Placer County Water Agency, with an estimated $2.88 million savings related to salaries and benefits. Vacant funded positions as of March 1st of 2013 represented 6.7% of total funded positions in the Public Safety Fund. The Placer County Board of Supervisors met in board chambers at 175 Fulweiler in Auburn Tuesday morning. When local news continues on AM 950 KAHI, Placer County came in second place only to the Bay Area's Marin County in the annual County Health Rankings. Local news continues on AM 950 KAHI. I'm Mary West. Placer County came in second place only to the Bay Area's Marin County in the annual County Health Rankings from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. Dorado County came in 7th and Nevada County in 8th place. The County Health Rankings measure the health of nearly every county in the nation, published online at countyhealthrankings.org. The rankings help counties understand what influences how healthy residents are and how long they will live. The rankings look at a variety of measurements that affect health, such as high school graduation rates, access to healthy foods, rates of smoking, obesity, and teen births. Based on data available for each county, the rankings are unique in their ability to measure the overall health of each county in all 50 states. And an Auburn transient landed in jail after fleeing from Placer County Sheriff's officials on a stolen motorcycle Tuesday. At 11:45 a.m. Monday, Daniel Joseph Hughbanks, age 33, was riding the dirt bike without a helmet. Placer County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Dina Irwin says he failed to stop when a deputy noticed him without the helmet.
He rode by on a dirt bike without a helmet on, and it, of course, attracted the attention of the deputy that she is the school resource officer out at Channa High School. So he was over in the greens. She, of course, radioed it in, and any deputy in the area came over there. Well, it happened to be lunchtime, so a captain and 2 lieutenants were in an unmarked car going to lunch, so they joined in and actually ended up finding the guy and chasing him and actually got him into custody.
They spotted Eubanks riding through someone's yard. He got back on the roadway, and at the same time, the administrators turned on their lights and sirens to initiate a stop. And then the bike ran out of gas. Eubanks dropped the bike and ran, and the two lieutenants ran after him while the captain manned the radio. Eubanks jumped into a drainage canal, then surrendered at gunpoint with the two lieutenants right behind him. He was booked at the Placer County Jail on charges of stealing a vehicle, possession of a large concealed fixed-blade knife, possession of stolen property, and resisting arrest. His bail was set at $130,000. Irwin says this is not the first time these two lieutenants have been at the right place at the right time.
Well, and it's funny because these same two lieutenants around lunchtime a couple months ago had a similar incident. They were searching for a man in the Auburn Greens, and they found him too.
The bike, a 2005 Honda 450X, was returned to its owner. I'm Mary West on the Voice of the Foothills, AM 950 KAHI.